All right, so I'm currently in quarantine in Jakarta, and I've been getting a lot of questions about different things. So I thought I'd shoot this short video for anyone else who might be coming into Indonesia and they need to undergo the same stuff that I am. So let's talk about what you need before you departure from wherever you are. You're gonna have to select the hotel. I would encourage you to select the hotel because there's no way around it. There's a list of approved hotels from the government. I'll try and include that in the notes below or somewhere. But have a look at them and select the hotel and then reach out to them, take a direct contact. I don't know if you can just go to booking.com or agoda.com and book from there. I doubt it because there are different prices. So reach out to them and they will ask for a copy of your passport, a copy of your flight ticket. They want to see a negative PCR test. And eventually you're going to have to send a receipt or a proof of payment. You're going to choose an option and they're going to give you a price and you're going to pay and you're going to send that. Once you have all that, they will send you a confirmation, a booking confirmation, which you will need or will be a big benefit of having when you arrive in Jakarta. Once you get to your departure airport, you're definitely going to have to show them your kitas or kitab. There's no way you're going to get on at the time of this recording, at least, which is January 20. They might ask for your hotel reservation. They asked me, and I had it, so I could show it. I don't know if it's required. I doubt it, because there were a lot of people in Jakarta airport that didn't have it. And of course, they want to see your PCR test as well. And depending on the airline, for Singapore Airlines, it was 72 hours before departure. It might be different for different airlines. You get on the flight, you fly, and you're going to go to Jakarta. I don't think you have any other options. You certainly cannot go to your end destination. It's just not going to happen. So whatever ticket you have or don't have, just make sure that it goes to Jakarta and then plan it after that. Okay, so you arrive in Jakarta. There's going to be an initial screening, a queue, and they just want to see your PCR test, and they'll give you you'll fill out a little piece of paper, and they'll give you that. Then the next step is the Ehack registration. So you want to look up EHAC on any app store that you use or go to their website, but it's easier if you have the app. Just download the app. Once you have it, you're going to go to your account. In the bottom menu, you're going to hit account, and there's going to be an option called Ehack. You're going to go in there, and in the top right, there's a plus. So you just click that, and you're going to fill out your arrival information, name, passport, flight number, all that stuff. They're going to need that. So you might as well get that prepared for this part of the check-in. They will scan it, and eventually you'll continue on to pick up your luggage. And now here there was a massive queue, lots of people waiting because they won't let you just go out of the airport. A lot of people were waiting because they didn't have the quarantine hotel reserved. I realized after an hour in the queue that I could just go because I already had the the registration. So good idea to have that before. You can just skip that queue entirely. And then they will check it, obviously, as you go out, the reservation, and then you'll meet with your driver, at least in my case. I got that also through the hotel that I'm using. So he met, and we got escorted down to the car, and then we went into the hotel. So arriving at the hotel, you pay for transport. They kept my passport, which I was not a huge fan of, but they kept it. And you basically just go to your room, and you're locked into your room. For my stay, and I think this is standard at this time of recording, you have to do 2 PCR tests while you're here, one on the second day, one on the 4th day. And you pay for this yourself. It's $1 million per PCR test, and you pay this in cash. So you need to have the cash prepared for those 2 tests. I'll include a clip of the hotel room that I'm in. I'm in Fraser Residence, Menteng, Jakarta. It's really nice. It's a good room. They have a couple of options. Now, from what I understand, at least the rules here is you cannot order anything from outside. No Gojek, no Grab, nothing. You obviously cannot get visitors. You cannot go out. You cannot use any of the facilities in the hotel, swimming pool, gym, those kinds of things. You can't use them. I get breakfast included, but I have a menu that I have to order lunch and dinner. It's 150,000, 180,000, depending on the meal. And that is pretty much it. So for checkout, I'm not there yet. 2 more days. I just have my second PCR test today. First one was negative, which is great. For checkout, I hope it's just back to the airport and then off to Bali. And as for arriving in Bali, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video if necessary. But long story short, just make sure that you have your reservations for hotel. Make sure you have it booked and you have that. It'll save you a lot of time in the airport. And just be prepared to spend a lot of time watching TV and sitting on your computer. The room here, I mean, I'm really happy with Fraser Resident. It's been very cool. Food is good. So yeah, I think that's about it from my list. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them if I post this on YouTube or wherever it will be, and I'll do whatever I can to help. So chin up. It's only 5 nights. It's really not that bad, and then you'll be off to your end destination in Indonesia before you know it. So let me know if you have any questions, and have a safe flight. So this is the entrance and the kitchen. There is everything you need. There's a microwave. There's a stove, but you probably won't need that because you can't buy anything from outside. Kettle for washing up. There are a couple of utensils and plates and stuff, just enough to get by. There's tons of cupboard space. There's TV with quite a few channels. Netflix doesn't work. There's a little area there. Nice settee, mirror, little operating or working desk over there. Bed is really nice. Pillows and bed and mattress. Sleep well here. There's a nice bathroom. There's even a washing machine if you need to wash clothes. They will give you a little bit of washing up liquid. And there's a nice shower, even from an overhead. Really nice bath. I can vouch for that. And that is pretty much it. So it's a nice little apartment for 1 or 2 people, no problem. This place does have a 2-room apartment. It's a little bit bigger, but pretty much the same, just you have the bedroom more separated from the living room.